Hello everyone, my name is Jawad Al-Moisati, and today I will be discussing Kant's categorical imperative and its application to the moral scenario of prostitution. This presentation explores how prostitutions align or doesn't align with Kant's three formulations of categorical imperative. Kant's ethical theory is rooted in categorical imperative, which is universal, unconditional moral law. I will evaluate prostitution through three formulations of this principle. First, I will explain each formulation, then I will apply it to the scenario and discuss its moral implication. The first formulation asks if an action can be universalized without contradiction. If the maximum for prostitution is it okay to sell sex, universalizing it might devalue relationships and human dignity. Prostitutions could lead to objectifying and eroding societal respect for individuals, which suggests it can fail this test. The second formulation states we should treat humanity as an end, never as a means. Prostitution commodifies the body, treating it as a tool for financial gain rather than respecting its inherent dignity. Both the seller and the buyer may treat each other as a means to an end, which violates this principle. The third formulation asks us to act as a legislating universal moral laws in an ideal society. In a kingdom of ends, mutual respect is paramount. Prosecutions focus on objectification and transactional relationship conflicts with these universal moral laws, making it incompatible. Some argue that prosecutions involve anatomy and personal choice. Others highlight financial necessity, particularly in extreme situations. Kant might counter that anatomy is undermined when a person is compelled by circumstances to commodify their body, compromising true moral freedom. We can compare prostitutions to sweatshops where necessity often leads to exploitation. Just as labor laws protect workers' dignity, Kantian ethics would argue that prostitutions require several safeguards. Even in places where prostitution is regulated, moral concerns persist. To summarize, prostitution fails Kant's test. It cannot be universalized without harm. It treats individuals as means rather than ends, and conflicts with ideas of a kingdom of ends. A Kantian ethics therefore considers prostitution morally wrong. To summarize, prostitution fails Kant's test. It cannot be universalized without harm. It treats individuals as means rather than ends, and conflicts with ideas of a kingdom of ends. A Kantian ethics therefore considers prostitution morally wrong. This presentation is grounded by scholarly sources, including Kant's foundational texts and case studies on prostitution. Proper citations are listed here for further view. Thank you so much for watching my presentation. I hope this discussion deepened your understanding of Kant's categorical imperative and how it applies to the real world scenarios. I welcome any feedback and questions you may have.